For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
What's up, Brew Crew? Welcome back to Brewers Fan Central. If you, like me, are still trying to digest the bitter end of that 2025 season and are already stressing about what 2026 looks like, you're in the right place. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell right now. We don't just read the news here. We dissect what it actually means for the future of Milwaukee baseball. Let's get straight into it because the hot stove is already heating up. Let's be real for a minute. The 2025 season was an emotional roller coaster that only baseball can provide. We watched history happen. 97 wins, the best record in all of Major League Baseball. During the regular season, we were untouchable. The pitching clicked, the hitting was timely, and the defense was elite. But then came October, and that nightmare against the Dodgers in the NLCS. Getting swept after such a magical year isn't just disappointing, it's a brutal reality check. And that reality check brings us to today's topic. The front office knows, and we know, that what we have right now wasn't enough to overcome the superpower that is Los Angeles when it mattered most. To make matters worse, we are staring at a void in our rotation. Brandon Woodruff and Jose Quintana are testing the market. That's a lot of quality innings, a lot of experience, and a lot of leadership, potentially walking out the doors of American Family Field. So, what do the Brewers do? We know we aren't going to go out and spend $500 million on free agents. That's not our business model. We need to be surgical. We need value. This is where things get interesting. MLB.com's Mark Feinsand dropped a nugget of information that makes perfect sense for our modus operandi. He linked the Brewers to veteran Chris Bassitt. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. He's already 36, and we need youth. I get that initial reaction, but let's look at the data and the context. I've been saying for weeks that our championship window is open now, and we can't afford to wait 2 or 3 years for pitching prospects to fully develop at the MLB level. We need certainty. Chris Bassitt, in my analysis, is the definition of certainty that fits our budget. He's coming off a season with the Toronto Blue Jays, where he was an American League champion pitching in the World Series, as the guy doesn't shake in big games. In 2025, he posted a 3.96 ERA over 31 starts. He's not a Cy Young candidate at this stage of his career, but he is an elite innings eater. Think about his style. Bassitt doesn't rely on a 100 EPH fastball that could disappear at any moment with age. He's a weak contact pitcher, using that lethal mix of a cutter and sinker to keep hitters off balance. This profile works wonderfully with our infield defense, which is traditionally one of the best in the league. Bringing in a guy who puts the ball in play on the ground is using our best defensive weapon to our advantage. Furthermore, this move has our front office's signature all over it. Remember when we brought in Jose Quintana? Many turned their noses up thinking it was a low-impact move, and he ended up being vital to our rotation. Bassitt would be a similar version, perhaps even an upgrade in terms of durability at this stage. The crucial point here is protection. By bringing in a reliable veteran like Bassitt, we don't just fill a gap in the rotation, we protect Freddie Peralta. Peralta remains our ace, our centerpiece. We don't need to trade him, as some crazy rumors suggested. Bassitt arrives to be the luxury supporting actor, that number 3 or 4 in the rotation who gives you a chance to win every time he takes the mound, taking the pressure off our younger arms who are still adapting to the big leagues. To me, this potential signing signals that the front office isn't satisfied with just 97 regular season wins. They understood that to win in October, you need guys who have been there. Bassitt was in the World Series last year. He knows the path. Is it a sexy signing that will sell thousands of jerseys on day one? Probably not, but it is the kind of smart, calculated move that keeps small market teams like ours competitive year after year. Now, I want to hear from the Brew Crew. With the likely departure of Woodruff and Quintana, do you think Chris Bassett is the right veteran to stabilize our rotation in 2026, or would you rather see the front office take a bigger risk on a younger, more expensive name, even knowing the financial risks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read and reply to most of you. Let's debate the future of our rotation. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exclusive Brewers analysis. See you next time.